Previously on Asia's Next Top Model.
Welcome aboard the Mariner of the Seas.
The challenge brought the models to a cruise ship.
If you survive elimination, this ship will be your dream holiday.
What? The challenge tested the models' backstage skills.
10 seconds, Amanda.
Amy impressed with quick changes and runway craft.
The emotion change was great.
Then the models shot their first TV commercial.
Action, Amy.
Monica excelled yet again.
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
But Barbara was anything but convincing.
Her performance was like a Stepford wife trying to make dough, but I didn't believe it at all.
While Amanda's immaturity was an issue.
She comes across as somebody's kid. This is not Asia's Next Top Model Junior.
The finale is within sight, and all 5 models are desperate to stay in the running for the title and a huge prize. Because the winner of Asia's Next Top Model will drive home the stylish and fun Subaru XV STI. She'll become the 2015 Face of Tresemme, grace the cover and a fashion spread in Harper's Bazaar, Singapore, and head to Europe with one of the world's biggest agencies, Storm Model Management. This week, the top 4 face the judges one-on-one to look back on the 10 weeks of intense competition. They reveal their darkest secrets and their hilarious hidden life in the model house. But first, with an elimination still hanging in the balance, the final place in the top 4 will be revealed.
Lights, camera, ready. 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 Action. It's time to shine. Gonna reach the top. Gonna stay here the top. Gonna change the world. Take over. Come on and walk with me. Baby, I'll let you see. Tonight is the night. We're operating night. This is my destiny. Baby, take a look at me. I'm gonna light up the sky. I'm gonna light up the sky. Won't stop our time.
Barbara and Amanda, please step forward. I have 2 models before me. One with the least amount of experience and one with the most. The girl whose name I don't call must return to the house, pack her bags, and leave the competition. Barbara. Barbara, there's no room for error now. So you better prove to us why you deserve to be in the top 3. Congratulations. You're still in the running to becoming Asia's Next Top Model. Amanda, how do you feel?
I did want to go further, but I'm so proud I made it this far.
And Amanda, you've grown so much. It's been such an honor to watch you grow, and you're gonna be brilliant. I know it. Oh.
Thanks.
Continue on that journey, okay?
With tonight's elimination, I sort of suspected that I would go home just because I feel like I got probably the worst comment. I've definitely learnt to believe in myself more. You really got to fight for what you want, and I've learnt that during this competition. Now I know for sure that I want to pursue modelling as a career. This isn't the last of me.
Amanda was just one of the people that made me happy in this house. Thanks for being big sisters to me and have loads of fun on the cruise. Jealous. Yeah, she deserved to be here.
Monica was like, oh, Amanda deserved to be here. And I was like, okay, it means that you think that I'm the one who should be sent home.
So by the time I see you guys next, I'll be fit enough to keep with your exercising. She's gonna have a huge career. I'm very sure of that. Everybody believes in her. It's just unfortunate that she left Final Five, but it's still a huge deal, and I'm very proud of her.
Gani, I'm on the top 4. I have no best picture.
Barbara feels quite sad and confused.
Is this best picture count something?
I don't think so. You have no best picture, but you still stay here. Talia, she won one best photo. She went home.
Left.
We win together and go home together.
Okay.
We're gonna be in the top 3, Barb.
I'm still gonna try to get my best picture. I still have 2 more chances.
We're in top 4, and I'm really so happy because we really worked very hard to be top 4. I've never been on a cruise, so this is a perfect reward for all of us.
Being on the top 4 is just fabulous.
We got to do rock climbing and stuff, which was also really fun. It's really great to have gotten to the point where you earn something this amazing.
I always see in the movie or in the TV, but I never been actually in the cruise before. It's like a dream. It was really cool.
Hello, girls. Very nice to see you all again. Welcome back to the Mariner of the Seas.
The food in the cruise is so good. We even got to sit at the captain's table and the Ken congratulated us on being top 4. I was like mesmerized because the dining room was so pretty.
Please have a lovely evening. Enjoy the food and everything tonight, and I'll see you around the ship. Enjoy your time aboard.
Yay! Thank you!
Me and Amy like jogged on the track with the view of the sea. It was amazing. Me and Amy are close. When we do activities, I do think like, oh, let's wait for maybe Gani and Barbs. But naturally, Gani and Barbs were too lazy to wake up in the morning. I'm done with trying to force connections with other people, and I'm very glad that I have Amy.
I really think this is the best part of the competition.
Yeah, because I bet the competition is going to be really, really tough right now. I wish we can be in the top 3 together. Somebody has to go home. Monica or Emily? Not us. No. Not me, not you.
If it happens to be me, Monica, and Amy on top 3, it's gonna be weird because I don't really talk to the other girls. So I believe that I'm gonna be like lonely. Maybe now I'm in the pressure. Maybe I can give a lot more now since it's like really close to the end.
We get in the car, and I was asking Amy, this is not the way home. Like, do you know where we're heading? Maybe it's another vacation or something.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Congratulations on making it to the top 4. You beat out 10 other aspiring models to make it one step closer to becoming Asia's next top model.
We have definitely seen your highs, we have seen your lows, but you have all fought very hard to be here and have the makings to becoming a top model.
Now, to help you succeed in this intense competition,
We thought we'd get you all together to take a little look back on the season, and we'll have a one-on-one chat with each of you.
about what's needed to be Asia's next top model.
Your performance from here on in is more important than ever. Use what you've learned throughout the competition and tap into your model instinct. It may just give you that edge that you need to beat out the competition. Let's start off with 14 models in one house. That must have been crazy.
Oh my god, so cool. So pretty.
When I walk in the model house, I was just like, this house is so nice. I wish I lived here forever.
We have a pool. Are you serious?
Okay, yeah. I remember.
Was it more difficult than you expected?
What was it like living with them?
I felt like I'm a teenager again.
Wait, I need a
Yeah, it was fun.
But I do remember there was when it was Celine's birthday and we baked a cake. That was really fun. Okay. We were so proud of my kid. We're like, Celine, we made this.
Who was the loudest, if you had to pick one?
KB. And Monica.
And Talia.
I definitely agree with that. I'm crazy one.
Kiana left a very big impact on all of you, considering that she left pretty early on.
She was a very interesting person for the house, I guess.
Basically, yeah.
My hands were so sweaty. Like I was just like rubbing it against my dress.
It's all right though, because yesterday I went to bed after all of you and I could fall asleep even if you snored.
I think she talked a little bit too much about things that she shouldn't say.
She seemed to be a bit of a know-it-all, but maybe it was also a way for her to try to fit in, but maybe it wasn't working.
What was your favorite moment in the model house?
When they were at the spa, we made their own spa day.
Oh yeah, that was super fun.
Yeah.
We don't need the spa.
Yeah, we can have it at home.
No, we had a massage train.
This is called the slap.
We were like, who needs the spa? We have it at home.
Girls, it's been such an exciting journey. Let's have a one-on-one chat with each of you.
Starting with Amy.
Okay, Amy, what were the most challenging photo shoots that you experienced?
Well, I think the most challenging one for me was the K-pop group photo.
It's a bit stiff, more dynamic. You are one team, not individual.
I didn't really know their rhythms or how they pose, so I didn't really know how to coordinate anything. Of course, I was disappointed when I saw my photo, but I kind of saw it coming.
When we came to makeover time,
Can you say goodbye to your hair right now?
Goodbye, hair.
Bye, hair.
when it came time to give you the bangs, did that change perspective of how you looked at yourself? Because that was something that you were kind of fighting with.
It did kind of change perspective for me, because I always hear, like, in castings and jobs, that my face is really sweet, it's very commercial. I don't really get to do the high fashion stuff. So then when I got my bangs, I think the first thing I said to Georgina was, I look so Japanese. I did. I thought I looked edgier, definitely a lot edgier, because my hair color was darker. It was like straight, full fringe. And I was like, okay, like, this is cool.
Like, you surprised yourself that you can look this way. And also in the industry, you need to look differently. You know, you always have to be a chameleon and be open to different looks. But this helped, because your photo shoot with Olaf was the change in Amy.
Yeah, these bangs are working for you. Oh, wow. Ivy, girl. Oh my God, I love this,
Very good.
Did you feel it?
I had my bangs. I wanted to look really high fashion, and that's what I wanted to show in my photo, and I guess it was just something that worked that week.
You'd get a lot of comments on Amy maybe lose a few pounds.
Amy, you really need to work out a little bit more.
Amy, stop. Wardrobe malfunction. Zip her down.
Is your button closed?
No, it's too small for me.
Coming up, Amy defends her larger size.
I'm not gonna change myself drastically just so I can please everybody, because that's impossible.
While Gani reveals her painful past.
I was the bullied kid.
You'd get a lot of comments on Amy maybe lose a few pounds.
Amy, stop. Wardrobe malfunction. Zip her down.
Is your button closed?
No, it's too small for me.
What happens here when you hear this?
It makes me kind of sad. I knew that all the other girls are gonna be really skinny, and I'm not gonna be able to lose 5 pounds before the next photo shoot.
This does not look good. Think about how much bigger I am than Bruno, and Bruno's able to stand up easily.
Excuse me, are you saying I'm really heavy?
Yes! You just use a lot of leg muscle there.
There's nothing I can do about it at this point in the competition. I'm not gonna change. I thought I could either use that to bring me down, or I could turn it into something that helped me.
You slowly started putting the pieces together. This is what it takes.
Amy, you've risen from the bottom to the top.
We have a model. Leveled up.
Amy.
Super hip, super current. I would book you any day.
You represent so many women that feel the same way as you and realize this is who I am.
I'm not gonna change myself drastically just so I can please everybody, because that's impossible.
I like that, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Joey.
Okay, let's talk about Talia. And she was a bit of a clown in the house, wasn't she?
In a good way.
Yeah, she liked to be quite cheeky. What was it like living with her?
Interesting.
Happy smile. Sun face smile. I'm scared smile.
I'm the girl with 100 faces.
She always cheer everyone up.
Oh.
We have to dance to it.
Yeah.
K-pop.
Yeah.
Wow. Andor.
That's a doll.
Let's talk first about the real friends that you've made in the house. Who do you feel you connected with the most?
I'm most connected with everyone except Monica. Yeah.
No, I don't eat the strawberry one.
I saw you eating it like that, and then you're and then put it back. So if you live with your family, then you double dip. It's okay. But if you live with other
But I pour
girls,
my yogurt over my peanut butter.
What made it difficult for you to get along with Monica?
I think she's not trying to make friends with everyone else. She's really into the competition, I think.
I will really give a good fight in this competition. I want to be number 1.
Yeah, I think that's why I don't try to be friends with her. I'm so up with all the you know? I'm trying to tell you everything. But just don't talk to me. No, just enough with everything, okay? I don't like liars. I really feel bad to you, and you're just you lied to me. You know what? You're just fake.
Out of all the girls, she was the one that you had the most conflict with, that actually blew up into something quite big, wasn't it?
The conflict is actually a very simple thing. It's about double dip. So we don't want to eat yours sharing sliver into yogurt and stuff.
Clearly the issue is a lot more than just the double dipping, isn't it, between the two of you?
I think behind the camera, I can talk with her. But in front of the camera...
Monica, what's wrong?
So much pressure.
She sounds so irritating to me.
I am here to win Asia's Next Top Model for sure.
So she's a different person behind the camera.
Yeah.
What do you feel has been the lowest point in the competition for you?
I think my lowest point is when I starting to lose my confidence and starting to doubt myself for being here.
Gani.
You owned your transformation this week, but you can't let that self-doubt creep in. If your mind isn't there at the shoot, you're not doing yourself justice.
Every time I came into the photo shoot set, I started to feel like kind of lost a little bit.
I didn't fly this far for a therapy session. All the excuses and that kind of thing, they're not going to fly in the real world.
I was disappointed when I saw the shot. Everything is working around you, but where were you in all of this? You gave up.
Are you okay, Gani?
No, I think I'm going home this week. I don't believe in myself.
When did that happen?
I think it was in the 3rd week after Rani left. Yeah.
Rani, I knew you'll succeed and move on to bigger and brighter things. And it was an absolute pleasure having you in the competition.
Love you guys. Rani was the one that always reminds me how grateful you are to be in here. She always say that to me. So it's sort of like inspirational source and like energy source to me.
What has been your highest point in the competition? Your most triumphant so far?
I think when I win the Zalora, like Face of Zalora, I think it's quite give me a lot of confidence.
The standout photo this week. And the girl who will be the face of Zalora is Gani. You have a look that's outstanding. The client absolutely loved you. That brings me to another question. You have a very fierce editorial look, but when it comes to commercial, you're not as comfortable.
Cut. Can we try that one more time? Your face is very blank. Just a bit more expression in your face.
You're definitely stronger on print.
I didn't really buy into it. It was not quite what I wanted from you.
Do you feel that your advantage in the editorial field gives you a disadvantage in the others?
A lot of fashion person told me that, oh, your face is really suited for editorial. I never do sort of like campaign shot and everything, but winning Zalora, it's a campaign shot. It's like a catalog. So wake me up that if I believe in myself, I can do even more.
Nice. That's cute.
Free and wild, Gani. Free and wild. Yes, exactly. She is definitely becoming model material.
But I'd like to know how you feel you've changed as a person, coming into the competition and now just a few weeks away from the competition ending.
I was a bullied kid back then, and I used to have a struggle about confidence and how I look since I was 12. There's always people that doesn't like me, saying bad things about me. So make me think, do I really good to be a model, or am I just lucky, like what people say? I always have a dream of being someone that can inspire people, not a model that just look pretty. I always want to be an ambassador for like an organization for bullied kids, that kind of stuff.
Gani, you've made such an achievement already by just making it to the top 4. You're the first Indonesian that's ever made it. You've had your stumbles, you've had your self-doubt, but you've picked yourself up. Do you think that when you make it to the top, that those bashers and haters will go away?
Well, there's always haters, I think. But I think when I make it to the top 4 now, they can see what I've done from first photo shoot until now. I've been through a lot.
Your whole body has to feel it when you shut your eyes. Nice.
Ooh, Gani, thank you. Every shot, every angle. Gani, you're taking my breath away.
Really cute.
There's a huge difference between the stuff at the end and the stuff at the beginning. Gani, fashion industry always looking for the Asian beauty. And you could be the one.
You do know that at this point, you're already someone. Do you realize that yet?
Yeah.
Gani, you've been such a great competitor throughout the competition, and I wish you the best of luck in the next few days.
Thank you.
Coming up, the girls take on a sexy challenge.
And she's touching her boobies and stuff like that. It was so funny.
While Monica refutes criticism of her credibility.
I didn't lie about anything. I'm not fake.
Barbara, which was the most memorable challenge for you?
I guess I like the hula hoop.
Bam! There we go!
I was trying to shake my ass and jump in the same time. It was really fun. And I remember Melissa having,
Hey, automatic! I like it!
having this really fashion face, and she's touching her boobies and stuff like that. It was so funny.
I'm still grabbing my chest!
It was really cool.
How fun was the flash mob when we had dance choreographer Will?
It was so fun.
He was very interesting.
He
in the
was
panel.
interesting.
Gani.
Not as fun.
I think the not fun one is the makeup challenge. When I turn someone's face into a panda face. Like
You did. You turned the model into a panda.
I know. I put purple in her eyes. It just looked like someone punching her eyes.
Becoming a makeup artist is not in your near future, but that's okay. There are a lot of other things there. Okay, girls, we're gonna ask direct questions and you have to say top of mind. Who would work out the most in the house?
Monica.
Monica, every morning?
Not really every morning.
It's every morning. You got lazy on the last week.
Yeah, on the last week.
But before that, it was every day.
Who dreaded working out?
Amanda.
Amanda, yes.
That was the thing, like me, Monica, and Amanda hung out a lot, but then Amanda would always just like sit.
Yeah,
when
like,
we're doing planks, she's like, oh, okay, no.
Yeah, we're like, Amanda, come join us. Then she will try. I'm like, oh, here, no. I'll just time you, okay? 30 seconds. And then she's just timing us. Oh, come on, guys.
I'm not a yoga teacher.
You're one of the girls in the house that was very open about your competitive nature. Do you feel that that rubbed the girls the wrong way, or?
For me, my competitiveness is just, my eyes are on the prize and not on other girls. I'm not here to like put anyone down. My competitiveness is just to reach the top.
Monica has been doing very well in the competition, and I think out of the most other girls, Monica is the one I'm not so connected with.
Again, I think that would be some reasons why I would rub other people the wrong way if they don't understand the kind of competitiveness that I am.
Okay, I have a question. Who has the most beauty queen answers?
Well, I think it's because she gives very structured answers.
It's not like I rehearse it or anything. It's just when I say something, I really mean it. What should I do? Why do you think I'm fake? And I take that very negatively, to be honest.
It sounds like it's perfected. When she talks, it's all like da 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 and done.
It's weird. I've lived with girls before. I don't know. I'm just not used to hearing these things that people talk behind your back.
The fact that she cried, I felt like, okay, she thinks that she's special. She needs to show her true personality, because right now she's just a plain model.
Monica cried because she felt really trapped to look bad. She's so fake, like I can't handle it anymore.
And it really hurts me. I don't know why. I want to tell her I didn't lie about anything. I'm not fake. I just get affected by things like this.
Do you feel betrayed in a sense?
Well, not really betrayed, because I guess disappointed.
Well, Monica, you came into the competition very ambitious. I'd like to know, where did your drive to win come from?
It's just the way I am. When I want to take on something, when I set a goal, I just want to get it. Last time, when I was in college, I wanted to be a volleyball player and be really successful with it. And it was really not for me, but I pushed so hard. Yeah, and then when it was really apparent, like, Monica, come on, it's really not for you, I really broke down. But just like right now, when I set my heart that I want to be a top model, and so I will push as hard as I can.
Monica, it's getting tough. You know why it's tougher for you? Because you're a very good model.
When do you feel you struggled the most in the competition?
I definitely struggle most in the Zalora episode because that was the first time I was given a disadvantage, and it was by Talia.
Talia, you must choose one girl to take away 5 minutes from her photo shoot, giving her 10 minutes to model 3 looks. Who's it gonna be?
Monica.
I've been driven ever since last season of Asia's Next Top Model. I've been driven when I auditioned and didn't get in. You know, I've been driven ever since week 1. But even if I was in the bottom 2, I still can make it, you know.
Pop in the eyes, Monica. You are looking stressed in your shoot. Not so serious, yeah? Your boho. It's not working.
Monica would probably not get best photo again. Or should I feel sad for her?
You only have a very short amount of time. Then maybe focus on quality rather than quantity.
You know, I didn't accept it because I really want it so bad. I dream that big. It might hurt me a lot, but if it's gonna be worth it, I'm gonna still keep trying. Because once I put my heart into something, that's me. I'm nothing else. I drop everything else.
Good, good. Oh yeah, tell them what to do. Perfect.
Whoa,
There we
okay,
go. There
nice.
we go. This is good.
This is gorgeous. Bam, there we go.
On a more positive note, you've won the most number of standout photos in the competition.
Monica, you have the standout photo this week.
Thank you.
Congratulations. The other girls better watch out because you're firing from all cylinders. Great job this week. We're all really proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Monica, you've secured your spot in the top 4.
I won Best Photo 4 times, and it feels amazing. Wow, I'm really happy. But I'm not gonna rely on that. This next 2 weeks is clean slate again. I'm gonna try to go for it again and again. I just really want to prove even to people who don't support me, even to the people who don't like me very much. I want it to be clear to everyone, if I do win, that I'm worthy.
If you were to pick a winner from the 3 girls that you're with, obviously excluding yourself, please don't pick yourself. Who would you pick?
I would pick Gani.
Why?
I think she's really perfect for international arena. I really admire her bone structure. I admire how she photographs so well.
You know what? You have this amazing face. Us photographers, we love this angular face.
Even if me and her have conflicts, even if maybe I rub her the wrong way, I still believe in her.
So, do you see her as your biggest competitor?
Yes, I see her as my biggest competitor, and she really works hard, and I really think she can get far as well in this industry.
Thank you, Monica, for sharing all of that with me. And you have been such a strong contender throughout the whole season. And the prize is just a few steps away. Good luck.
Thank you.
Up next, the chat heats up.
We're lucky today.
While the pressure gets too much for one model.
Barbara, here's some tissue. Well, in the season, we had a few hot men come and be our guests.
Tell me somebody that you think is really hot.
I think I'm gonna flirt with Mike. It's gonna be easier.
Okay, great.
I like Mike, actually. It's really hot.
This is your chance.
Bam!
I've had it here.
If it was the brief to kiss him, I would have kissed him.
Yeah, better, yeah. But don't look to me, look to them.
Bruno is a cute Brazilian pumpkin, can I say like this?
If you're lucky, before the end of the day, maybe you'll be between Bruno's legs.
Blushing, blushing.
I'm certain the MMA fighter boy Bruno.
Barbara's smiling way too much.
I don't blame her. Even myself, I'm more like, ooh, we're lucky today.
I didn't meet him.
We have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion Bruno Pucci.
Hi, girls. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, he got this nice ass. He's just perfect. Oh my God.
So I'm here to help you too in this class, so I hope you enjoy it.
Barbara, weren't you calling him my little pumpkin?
Oh yes, I did.
Barbara, you have a very...
No, I didn't say he's my little pumpkin. I said he's a very cute Brazilian pumpkin, something like that. I don't remember. Is it the same thing? Yeah, he's really cute.
Barbara, you have a very selective memory when it comes to your male admirations.
My boyfriend gonna be watching this.
When you came in strong, Barbara. Full of confidence.
Yeah, I was pretty confident because I was like, okay, my boyfriend supported me so much. I was like, oh, you're beautiful, you can do it. But then when I got in the house, I saw all those beautiful girls, and then I was like, oh my God, what am I doing here? I was like, they're so pretty, it's gonna be tough for me. And then I had this jet coaster emotion because we were shooting for Zalora catalog.
Very pretty, you got a lovely smile.
Wow, I love it.
And I got a lot of good comments.
Very nice.
But then on the elimination day, when I saw my picture, I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. This is so ugly.
Barbara, are you surprised to be here at the bottom this week?
After seeing the pictures, I'm okay to be here.
Does that mean you're okay with going home?
I'm ready.
Never be ready to go home.
I have self-confidence, 0. I did question myself, am I a model? This is so bad. Every time when I get in the judge, you guys say, oh, Barbara, you don't have much time left. Sorry. Yes, I'm here representing Japan. I want to make my mom proud because this is her dream, having her daughter being a model.
You wanted to pull out.
I'm 27, I'm not like young anymore.
Why did you allow that? Why did you let those thoughts come in, Barbara?
Maybe because you guys are the judge. You know, when you guys say that I'm 27, just make me feel like old and not good enough.
What I worry about these photos is that they don't seem current. There's a young mom vibe. It's like you're speaking to a completely different market.
I would love to see more innovative poses from you. And if you don't think that it's very productive for you in your career, brush it off your shoulder.
Having the most experience between the girls, I should be the good one, like getting those good pictures every week. But then I see Amanda, who never modeled before.
Well done, Amanda. Your photo was the standout photo of this week. You're the youngest in the competition, but you learned so quickly.
She was like always in the top and then just make me feel like really bad, like I'm not good enough. And then the bikini photo shoot.
Confident face, nice, beautiful. Very nice work, Barbara.
So nice.
I guess I did pretty good, like I got the second best picture of the week, but I saw that all the girls could do a good job.
Oh, I love that. You're giving me a lot of action, beautiful.
I was like kind of scared. And then week by week, they just show that they're getting stronger.
Amy, you've risen from the bottom to the top. Congratulations. You're still in the running to becoming Asia's next top model. You're gonna be the face of Zalora.
I'm so happy.
Asia's gonna know Ghani.
And I was going like down and down and down.
Barbara, you started way on top. You're slipping really, really quickly. You need to pick it up.
There was 1 week that I wanted to leave. I'm sorry for disappointing everybody. I don't know whose pictures you have on the hand right now. But if it's my picture, I wish it can be Monica's.
So you're willing to give up your space in the competition for Monica?
Barbara, here's some tissue. So tell me, after that incident, what helped you change and get out of that funk?
I believe that you coming to house to talk to me gave me like power. You're making me believe that I could do it.
Where's Barbara?
Do not get out of this like that. You've worked too freaking long in this industry to get out like that. Don't be a coward.
I don't think it matters what your age is. What matters is how good you are. I know it's hard, but Barbara, you have a lot to give in this competition. Barbara, there's a possibility you could actually really win this.
I really want to be strong. I want to have that confidence. Also, having a good friends like Gani and Talia make a big difference for me.
Okay, Barbara. Don't do that sound all the time. Oh God.
I wanted to say that I was very happy to see you overcome this, because as an experienced model, you bring so much more to the game.
1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Getting to work with Jess was amazing. Like, he's a good photographer and then he does take a good pictures.
I personally think we've already got it, but he just wants to keep shooting.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, go. 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 Great.
I was like, oh my God, this is nice. And then just make me believe that I can go far. I can do it.
I think they're beautiful.
Oh my God.
You're moving beautifully.
Thank you so much.
She's great. That's a proper model.
Barbara, with your heart, with who you represent and how you feel, makes you a top model. Barbara, I'm very happy to see that you are top 4. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
And I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
As our final 4, you should be proud of all of your efforts, girls. Good job. This journey wasn't easy, and you've all fought to be here. And being a top model takes dedication and ambition, but now it's time to show us something even more special.
We have 4 very talented and beautiful girls, and any one of you could become Asia's next top model. So it's time to show us. Thank you, and good luck, girls.
Next time on Asia's Next Top Model.
Let's go to the next one.
The final 4 test their modeling skills in the real world.
Very good. Well done.
There's a huge pressure to impress the clients.
Oh my God, what I'm saying.
And in a cover shoot tribute to 4 decades of fashion,
It's a lot of hair.
the stakes have never been higher.
This is a very important picture. You're going to give us the best picture you've ever given us?
And in just 2 weeks, history will be made when we crown Asia's next top model.